Hey guys, my name is Danny and I'm your life and relationship coach. And I wanted to talk about taking breaks in a relationship. Are they healthy? Is it something that you should do? For me, I think breaks are healthy depending on the situation and the circumstance, right? So for every individual, for every couple, your situation, your circumstance, your the dynamic that you are currently in, that is your own thing, right? So for you, if you feel like it is necessary to take a break in order to get to a healthier place, if you guys are arguing all the time, if you just aren't really meshing, if you feel like you're starting to lose your identity and your sense of independence, and there are just multiple things that are happening, instead of deciding to break up, instead of separating, instead of divorcing, taking a break can be a very healthy thing. It gives you time to reflect, to reevaluate your situation and maybe reinvest in some of the things that you need in order to bring something positive, something productive to the relationship. So, the first thing that you would need to do, the first thing that I recommend clients to do when they ask me, should I take a break, is ask yourself the question, why do I need to take a break? What is happening in the relationship that is causing me to feel like I need to pull away from the relationship for a certain amount of time, right? Whether it's a little bit more long term or it's temporary, whatever the case may be. What is it that is driving that need, that want? Is there a lack of communication? Do you not feel understood? Is there a lack of intimacy? Are you guys fighting all the time and it's just really weighing down on you? Do you feel like you have lost your sense of independence and you just want to kind of regain your identity a little bit so that you don't feel like you are going to become or have or you're trying to deal with clingy behavior, right? Because you've lost a bit of yourself. So now you're completely reliant on the relationship. There are multiple different questions that you should be asking yourself prior to taking the break. Now, if you're able to identify some of these things and you recognize and you realize that it is necessary for you to step away in order to work through some of these things, that is a positive thing. And it's really just about how you deliver the message to your partner. Oftentimes, people just end up getting overwhelmed and they have overflowing emotions. And in that moment, they decide to tell their partner, I want a break. In that moment, it is very difficult to explain yourself logically. So what your partner is getting is you freaking out, them not fully understanding why you're needing a break because it hasn't been explained to them yet, and then you walking away, which can be very traumatic and can actually end up harming the process of the break as opposed to approaching it from a healthy perspective, which is sitting down, taking the time, processing what you need to process, identifying what the issues are, and then moving forward from there. The second important part, or what you should consider when contemplating whether a break is healthy or not, is the boundaries and the expectations that you're going to need to set. So when you go into a break, usually what I recommend is a no contact, right? So there shouldn't be any communication between you and your partner because this time is for you to be able to reflect, to reevaluate, and you're going to need your own personal time and your own personal space, and you don't want to also be affected by your partner's emotions. Now, it's very possible that your partner may not take the news well or the information well. But again, like I said, it's how you communicate that to them. So if you inform them, you say, look, this is not a breakup. This is not me not wanting to be with you, but there are just some things that I need to figure out. There are some things that I need to work through. And it's not possible for me to do that in our current situation because we are constantly triggering each other or we are always getting into fights. We don't really know how to navigate conflict resolution. So I need to step away so that I can gather my thoughts, my emotions, process what I need to process, and then come back to the table with suggestions, recommendations, or things that we can do to push our relationship forward. If you're able to deliver the message in that way, it's more reassuring and it doesn't feel like a breakup. So what are those boundaries? What are those expectations? Boundary can be, I just need my space. Please make sure you don't contact me in the 30 days. It's not that I don't want to speak to you. It's just, this is what I need right now. Also, it's just letting your partner know, again, that you are doing this for yourself. And as selfish as that may seem, and a lot of people will view it and say, well, that's a selfish act, that they aren't trying to work things out and they are just stepping away. I always recommend to my clients, make sure you work through as many issues as you possibly can prior to making this decision. If you feel like you've invested a lot of yourself in trying to repair or fix a relationship and it's not working, try a different strategy, right? Because trying the same thing over and over and over again, expecting different results is the definition of insanity. So trying a different strategy can't hurt. The last and final thing is just utilize your time well. Don't use this period of time as like a little vacation or break from your relationship, right? The point of the break, especially for talking about it in regards to it being a healthy break, is to work on yourself, to self-reflect, to understand the core issues that you are having in the relationship. What are your needs? What are your expectations? What are the boundaries you plan on setting in order to preserve and maintain your identity in that relationship? It is a period of work. It is a period of investing time in yourself so that you can reinvest more of yourself in the relationship in a healthy way. If you guys related to this video, please make sure you hit the like and subscribe button down below. I love having open dialogue with people. So if this is something that you feel you related to, if you think I may have missed something or you just liked the video in general, I would love for you to comment down in the comment box below. I love reading them. If you just want more information and you want to dive in a little bit deeper, you can visit us at happilycommitted.com, where we have a multitude of different products and blogs and articles and videos that you can utilize. If you want to book a one-on-one coaching session with either myself or any of the other amazing coaches that we have on the team, you can also do that directly through the website. Again, my name is Danny. I'm your life and relationship coach. Hope you guys are staying happy and healthy. See you guys soon.